All right, my name is Lisa Villarreal. This is my innovation project for Management 4390K. So a little bit of background as to why I chose what I did for my innovation project. I taught myself to sew in 2012 because I left the military in 2011 and I became a stay-at-home mom while my husband was still in the military out in a tiny town in the middle of the desert, and I needed something to fill my time. And that sewing kind of morphed into a sewing for my kids' dolls because we shared a passion and a love for American Girl dolls. So in 2014, my husband was still in the military. We were a single income family, and I just could not afford the beautiful outfits by American Girl doll that were about $30 a pop. So I said, there's got to be other families out there who cannot afford these things but want to provide them for my children. So I began an Etsy shop in 2014 sewing 18-inch doll clothing. And I made a total of 4 sales in 1 year for a grand total revenue of $32. And I put way more into it than that. So I actually made no profit. So I chose for my innovation project, to come up with a marketing plan to reinvigorate my Etsy shop. I did not continue my Etsy shop in 2015 when after a year, like I said, I'd made 4 sales. And so I decided to go to school and pursue a business degree. And so that's really what has inspired me to come up with this marketing plan for my business. I want it to be a success this time around. But in order to get to success, I have to talk about my failures. And some of these are that I had some seriously poor quality photos. And here are 2 examples. They're poorly shot. The lighting is not right. You can't see the details of what I've done. And when you're talking about selling online, this is the only way that the buyer can interact with the item that you're selling is through your photos. And poor quality photos is going to lead to no buyers. I had poorly worded listings. I had no way to draw buyers' attention into what I was selling. I ran no promotions and I had no marketing. So some of the changes that I've implemented are updating my seller info on Etsy. And this is a live feed of my current site. And some of the changes that I really made were down here in this About section. And so I had no tagline that really expressed what I was doing or why I was doing it. So my tagline is now, my promise to you is to provide quality contemporary 18-inch doll clothing that is affordable for young doll enthusiasts. And then there's a small little blurb about why I do what I do and why I want you to buy from my shop. I have started using better pictures. So here are 2 examples, much better than the first 2 I showed you. These give you a feel for how these items fit the doll. They're better quality, they show the details more, and rather than just doing 1 to 2 per listing, I now am using an average of 5 to 8. I also incorporated social media, so I have a Facebook page. And part of my Facebook page is not just the listings from Etsy, which I have posted on here, and not just the pictures of the clothing that I've made, which are on here as well. But also, I want to be able to provide for our American Girl doll community where to go and get things that, are doll size. For example, at Terra Toys in Austin, these are a pack of playing cards that are perfect for American Girl dolls. I wanted to provide something more than just me to those who are looking to buy from me. I also included a Pinterest page. So here is my Pinterest page for Sew Doll Crazy, and it includes a bunch of the photographs from my Etsy listings. And I also did an Instagram page, and I have not delved into Instagram as much. At the moment, I only have 1 picture, but I do have, my Etsy seller information here. And as I grow this, I know that more people are using Instagram. I'm hoping that this will draw more attention to my Etsy store. And then I also started using, I said I was going to use some promotions. Part of my marketing plan is budgeting for promotions. And so this is a live feed from today. And with people searching using my tags, my picture showed up 378 times. And of those 378, I got 1 click, which cost me 39 cents. So let's talk about the cost, the actual part of my marketing plan. So I came up with a 6-month marketing budget, which is going to cost me a total of $86. That's $26 for Etsy, which gives me a weekly average budget of $1 for promotions. I budgeted $30 for Facebook, which gives me an average of $5 a month. So I can run 1 promotion on 1 post a month for Facebook. And then I'm also going to do up some business cards for local businesses such as Terra Toys in Austin, and also for the Knitting Cup in Georgetown, where potential buyers of the things that I'm looking to sell can, I can get my name out into the local market a little bit better. So I also budgeted a time cost. So I'm giving myself 78 hours for 6 months, which is 3 hours a week. I do work 40 hours a week, and I am taking 12 semester credits in the fall and spring. That doesn't leave me a lot of time, but I do want to have some time to keep up with the social media, keep up with the pictures, keep posting new listings. And then I have a production cost of $0, and that's simply because I have a lot of materials already, and I have the machines that I already need. So there's no need to incur additional production costs. So my projections, I'm projecting 20 to 30 items in the next 6 months, which will give me a revenue of about $200 to $300. And that will give me a profit of $100 to $200. And that's really the goal of my marketing plan. Right now I'm not making any profit, and I plan to increase that to $100 to $200 in 6 months. And that's the end of my innovation project for